Hello everyone, it's Lewis P here. So today we have some amazing news from Blizzard Entertainment themselves. It is BlizzCon week and they have just been given the announcement that World of Warcraft Classic is coming out. Hey, before we get into this video, I just want to say I'm sorry I didn't release this video sooner. I was at a Bucks party. I'm a groomsman, so I had to take care of the entertainment for the night, and I'm actually going to have a vlog on that next week. It should come out around then when I decide to edit that, but that's going to be a really fun video. Anyway, moving on. Our suggestions have been heard. Our cries have been heard. The muscle is flexed. We're excited. I'm so excited. I'm pumped. I don't even have words to express how pumped I am for this. So, what we're going to be talking about today is actually a few things, and we're going to try and keep this really short and concise for you guys. One, we're just going to be talking about is what is actually happening, so what we have confirmed 100%. Next, in the next video, we're going to be talking about what Blizzard needs to do to get this right. As you know, this channel has been dedicated to classic vanilla servers for a while now. We have one of our biggest videos, which just went viral the other day, which is great. And now that they've just announced classic, that means there's a lot more in store for all of us. So everyone that's subscribed, you know what's coming. I'm going to be producing a lot more content. We're going to be streaming. We're going to get together. It's going to be amazing. So make sure you join the little community at Lewis P. So let's talk about what we know guaranteed 100% and also go into a bit more detail as to when they can actually pull this off. So is there an ETA? There's currently no ETA for the game to be released. But when you look at it from a marketing perspective, and that's where I really come from, is they need to make sure that it's not conflicting with the new expansion pack. So if the new expansion pack comes out in June, think of it to come out in March before then to get people to come back into the game, or even later that date because we need people to purchase that game. So that's very interesting. Also, the way the game's going to be paid for, how exactly is it going to be a separate standalone, sort of like StarCraft 1 was, you know how they did a remaster of that. This is a similar scenario. What are the options? What can we do? In my opinion, what they should do is just add it. When the new expansion comes out, they bundle it with the new expansion. So it's a necessity. A lot of players are going to hate that. I get it. But at the end of the day, that's the most profitable way to actually get this moving. So you buy the new expansion, you also get Classic WoW done. You've just knocked two birds out with one stone. Alternatively, what they can actually do is wait a few months after they've just released that expansion and then add that on to the existing subscription. So you play that expansion out for 2-3 months and then they really just kick in the classic vanilla to maintain that consistency. So using Blizzard's goal of maintaining more subscribers, consistent subscribers over a longer period of time, that is probably the best approach. Another point the developers made, which was really interesting, was it's actually going to be supported forever. Now, to make a statement like that, there obviously needs to be some type of reasoning behind it. And in order to really effectively pull something like this off, it needs to be a subscription-based model to run the servers, to maintain the developers. And that brings us into the next point. Developers. Blizzard Entertainment has a specific dedicated team for World of Warcraft Classic. Now, saying that is amazing. This means we're going to have, you know, GMs. They'll probably use the existing GMs as well during their downtime. But we're going to have GMs. We're going to have development. We're going to have bug fixers. And if you've ever been in a private server like Nostralius, Elysium, any of those, you know that the service is obviously done by a bunch of fanatics that love the game and they're just passionate like we all are. And that's fantastic. However, when you have a paid structure in place, when you have a business in place to support this, it gives reassurance to everyone that wanted to ever play vanilla WoW again, classic World of Warcraft, that this is the real deal. Another thing we know for certain, and this was actually going to be in the next video about destroying and how they can really ruin this, but they are not integrating LFR, looking for raid, and LFG, looking for group. So what that means for gear is it's actually going to mean something now. When you see a blue, when you see an epic, they're really going to mean what they say they are. An epic is an epic. A blue is rare. This is hard to come by. And when you have greens, they are good items. Greens are good. Blues are awesome. Epics are wow. That's what it means back in the day, and I go into in all my other videos, we talk about that. So, moving on. Blizzard Entertainment is currently undecided onto which version of WoW they're actually going to release and the time span. This is going to be in my next video in depth and how they can actually structure this in a way that makes it feel very authentic, but also give it longevity at the same time. So stay tuned for that. But yes, currently they do not know how to actually release classic vanilla WoW from an authentic point of view. And as you know, everyone, if you ever watched my WoW video on technology and how it's changed so much, this is a very, very large endeavor, and that's why they've actually created the developer team to focus on this specifically. Because when you have a software product that's literally going back from 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, 13 years, the architecture, the programming is completely different on another level. So when you have these brand new, beautiful interfaces that are currently on live and then integrating these interfaces into an existing preset game, they may have to actually rebuild the entire world of Warcraft Classic, and that could actually just be so time consuming. But you know what? They actually have the framework in place to do so, so it's only a good thing. So this is exactly what we know guaranteed so far for the classic World of Warcraft that's going to be coming out hopefully soon, sooner rather than later. And what that means for you guys and us and our team that we have going on is it means more content. Whatever's coming out, let me know in the comments as well what you guys think. I love your feedback. You know, I'm always in there with you guys every single morning, every night. I'm reading throughout the day as well what you guys are typing to me. Let's go. What do you guys think of this awesome thing that's just been announced? Our cries, our passion has been heard finally by Blizzard, and this is it. This is what they reward us with, guys. Patience, patience, patience. We got it. So stay tuned for more content. It's coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Lewis P out.